Good early afternoon or late afternoon, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibit OG. So I want to come to you guys because I believe at the top of this now, because Bitcoin is doing what it needs to do to get up to the head and shoulders on this, and I told you it needed to extend out, and that's why I thought 52,000 come into play. I don't know if it can get there, but what I will tell you is this opened up a little bit, especially with the crypto market cap, and I know it only went up about 6 billion, but it's opened up the room now for XRP, and this is my estimation that XRP would likely make a move like that to correlate with Bitcoin. As long as Bitcoin doesn't fold outright from here, I think it's going to go up like that. If Bitcoin folds, that's what you would get, that little drawing that's drawn out. But I think we can get a head up like that up to about $1.20. What does that mean for XLM? Well, I'm glad you asked. That's what it means for XLM, and I think we'd be getting closer to that trend line. And it could make, this move up to 34.3, which we talked about yesterday for the higher end, and it correlates beautifully, in my opinion. I think it's going to come up here and finish this. And then once it gets up, it's going to, it could trade between those two lines right there. So that is what I would be looking for now. So once again, now that we've seen Bitcoin make that move, it is up to you if you want to ride these and see if that's what's going to happen. And this is how they're going to play the head out. Something needs to happen with XRP and with XLM. But the problem with XRP is even though I feel like that could happen, that $1.12 is going to be some heavy resistance to get past. But I really do believe that we could make a run up towards that $1.23 resistance. I don't know if we're going to get there, but based on this, it's definitely showing it in the area. And I think XRP's got to make this 10% move. It does. I think it does. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not a financial advisor. Should you take my advice? Probably not. But the charts are starting to tell me, like, hey, we're probably going to move a quick 10% here to finish out this pattern. We have to. Something's got to give here unless we just collapse. But to me, it's right in the uptrending support. Why not make a 10 to 12% move here on XRP? XLM might be slightly bigger just because of where it's going, but they're going to be similar. XRP was like 10 point something percent. I mean, these are about 10% for XLM from here. If it takes the up track, and yes, I know it's dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. That's why this is just a guessing game. All I can do is put the analytics to the work, and what they're telling me is there is a probable chance before we collapse that this, for XRP, will make a move of about 10%. I mean, unless it only comes up to here, but it looks like it can make a move, and it's going to suck, but like 6.5 to 10.5. I think 10% or more it's going to make. I think XRP and XLM have been lagging and dicking around for long enough, dicking behind, and they need to make a move. XRP, XLM need to make a move to finish off this pattern. It's just, look where they're at. It's just they're in such a spot right now, they don't really have to. They could just keep riding this little box and then just collapse, and you could say we're on a top and reversal on XLM if it doesn't pull up, and it pulls down, and XRP, we're stuck in this trading box, so nobody says it has to come around. And you could say it has the Bart Simpson top. But to me, with what Bitcoin's doing, there's no reason why XRP doesn't just get a push of volume in here. So I would say look for a 10% pump in XRP, unless you see it break the formation and break this trend line, and you see it under $1.05, I don't see any reason why it can't make a 10% pump like some of these other ones. And for that same token, as long as XLM does not fall below, like, because of where we're at, like 31 cents, there's no reason to think that this isn't going to make another move like some of these other ones, except for the fact of the pattern it's on in the couple, you can bring this in the 4 hour. It looks like the same shit. So it's very dangerous right now. It's just, it's really ironic that XRP and XLM are so lagging, but you've got IOTA, same thing. Like, but look at the parts of the pattern. It could be because IOTA's on a right shoulder. We don't know. And the bigger parts of the pattern, obviously XRP is on a right shoulder. But that leaves room still for this to come up and complete this pattern. There's room here. There's at least room up here to $1.13, if not $1.20 for a failed double top. So I'm not sure. We're getting held up here real finely though. So I'm coming on. I'm leaving this up to you. I can't tell you what to do, but it really seems like XRP needs to make a move. It needs to make a move. And for that matter, when you're looking at IOTA in like the 3 hour, I mean, it's coming up, so it's already started making its move. So, and then some people have asked me, well, what do you think hasn't done what it needs to do yet? Well, I mean, what do you think about Solana? It's hard to say, but with the right conditions, couldn't Solana just pull up from right here and possibly make a run back up to at least here, which would be about 10.5%? That's, I mean, or is Solana going to come up and make a double, a huge fucking top up here? These are the questions you need to ask yourself, because with what Bitcoin's doing, I would say Solana is riding this uptrending support real nicely right now. So it's a few ways you could go here, but it is extremely risky. I acknowledge that. But we're gambling. So, I mean, H-bar is the other one that's really interesting. H-bar is real interesting because with this recent move Bitcoin made, I mean, when you look at H-bar in the daily, I mean, it definitely looks like it's got some room on this retrace back up. Got a firm bottom. I mean, H-bar might be a spot to look. It's severely behind right now. But that's just what I'm seeing. Be very, very careful. Make sure to hit that like button.